Hey guys, this is Scott Tabor. In this short video, I want to show you a quick and easy way to play Norwegian wood, strumming, and the melody at the same time. The first thing to know about Norwegian wood is that it's in 6/8 time. We're counting to 6, and the strum, for the most part, is going to be just like this. We're going to go down, down, up, down. That's the whole thing. Every once in a while, we're going to just go down, 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 and as we'll see in a minute. We're starting out with just a normal D chord like this, and we're going down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Now that's one measure right there. So if we were going to count it, we would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's the overall groove. You might be using a pick. I'm using my fingers, of course. You can use your thumb, your index. You could use just one finger the whole time. I'm just kind of mixing it up now and then. But I think a good idea if you're using your fingers might be to just strum with your index finger, going like this. So first, let's check out the whole arrangement of Norwegian wood, and then we'll talk about how to play it. What happens here at the beginning is I'm playing a D chord like this, just another way to play a D chord, but we want this melody in there. So we're looking to get this, the melody, of course, is the most important thing. So we want to really clearly hear this little melody. Right. In the tablature, I didn't show a little hammer on there, because for some of you that might be a little bit too hard. So you can just go and then try to hammer it on later. I'm just trying to mimic what happens on the recording down here. Little hammer on right there, just a tiny little ornament that you don't have to do. So we're holding this D chord. I would put my thumb on the 5th string so that we don't hear that, although that's part of a D chord, but certainly we don't want to hear the 6th string. So either the 5th or the 6th string, make sure that you don't hit those, especially the 6th string. So we're going like this. Make sure you get that melody in there, dun da da dun dun, and that strum is keeping the groove going the whole time. Now this part is a little bit weird. If you notice on that video, I'm kind of reorienting my fingers just a little bit, only so that I can hear this note, the D on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. That's the melody note, so I don't want to hear anything higher than that. So I'm strategically here blocking that string just by getting a little bit lazy and rolling over. Now that string is blocked, so it's going to sound like this. Right here, I'm going to lean over, and now the highest note we heard was that D note, just so we got to have the melody in there, right? Now right here, we're going to flip the melody 1 octave lower and go. Now here, I'm not doing that down, down, up, down thing. I'm just going down, down. My middle finger's on this C note here. Go down to a B, 1 downstroke, and then we're back to a D chord. And now here we can and should get an A in the bass, that open 5th string, because in fact that is the melody at that point. Da, 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 dum, or da, da, dum, dum. A little bit harder to get that E note, and it doesn't matter. So we're going on the end. So that is the A section of Norwegian wood, done in this simple way. So. And we just do it again. At this point, we're going to the bridge, or we could call it the B section if you want. It goes to a D minor chord, so we just change one note. F sharp becomes F natural here on the 6th fret. Holding that, then we're going to go down using our index finger as a guide. And if we can get a slide sound as we move around here in both sections of the song, that sounds kind of cool if you can do it. But here I'm leaving that finger down so I can be ready. That's called a guide finger to get to the next part, and we might hear a slide on the way as we do it. So here we're playing D minor. Here we can play the open G string because we're already playing a G note here. So 3 strings I'm trying to hit. But But here I'm sliding this figure down just like that and adding my middle finger, and now we're playing D minor again. So we started with D minor and we're ending on D minor, just like the first part. We went to D major and we ended on a D major here. So back up to D minor. Put your middle finger down here. Your pinky is going to play this melody note. Now put your pinky back and play a G chord. We want to hear that high G note. That's 2 measures of that, and then go back and do it again. This time, pinky comes here just like before on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, but play E minor. Keep the pinky there, now play A7, still keep the pinky there, and that takes us back to the beginning. So here's that whole second part of the song going back into the first part. And we're back. Now at the end, what I did there was I just did this a few times just to kind of wrap things up. If you want. And you can end on a D like this, a D like this, or maybe like that. If you're able to get there and you have a cutaway, you go up to that high D just for fun. So this is one of the great tunes by the Beatles, I think. Pretty easy. If you wanted to strum along to this, to the recording, you got to have a capo on the 2nd fret because that's what they're doing on that recording. So I hope this video helps you out. Go ahead and like and subscribe, of course. And if you want to join my email list, I'll send you some free guitar sheet music and guitar tips and stuff like this that I show in these videos.